Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I got your questions and I will be answering them. So welcome to my first Q&A video. I hope you will enjoy it. So yeah, let's get started. So what kind of metalsmithing techniques do you wish to explore? There's many, definitely, but casting and etching. Kasia asks, does it take long to learn silversmithing? Can anyone do that? I think it depends on how intense the learning process is and your skills. Like if you knew how to make jewelry beforehand or if you're starting just entirely from scratch. And also, I think how driven and motivated you are to learn it. So how much time are you willing to spend on learning? Yeah, and I think that a couple of months should be enough to learn basics, but it's just in terms of knowing how to do something and touch the subject, then it would be another few months to actually learn to do it so you're comfortable with it and you know you have this flow. Can anyone do that? Yes. Anyone can do that. I strongly believe that. Obviously, someone might be able to do it faster than someone else or slightly better than someone else. It depends on skills, but I believe that skill comes from repetitive action compounded over time. So you have to be practicing. If you're repeating the same thing and practicing and really you put your mind on the goal and work towards it. Then Rosaline, hi Rosaline, she asks, what made you decide to start your own business? I really wanted to have different atmosphere and different reality every day. And also I wanted to be my own boss, which isn't shocking. Like everyone who starts their own business just want to be their own boss, but not because I want to slip in until noon. Yes, I do want to do that sometimes. But mostly because I want to be responsible for the outcome of my projects and what I do. So I want to be in charge of these things. And even if I was to hire someone in the future, hopefully, and have a team of makers and creators, I would still be happy to be able to overlook the whole project. I can make sure that it works, that everyone worked so hard and it's gonna work. So I would love to be in this position of having that power to see things through. Michał, do you earn a living from metalsmithing? I'm in the place where I can say that I almost do, but I still need to work a bit more to achieve the level I'm aiming for. But predictions look really good. And Michał, again, what was your history? When did you move from Poland? Yeah, so Jarek and I moved to Scotland in 2014-15 and we lived in United Kingdom since then. We moved from Glasgow in Scotland to Bristol, where we live now. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. We've worked in different places and I've gathered quite a lot of experience, and as a result, I think I opened my own business. How did you come up with your business name? Oh, Hannah. Oh, that was a long process and it wasn't easy. Stardust Mind is actually third name of my business. So the first name was Elven Valley, the second name was Rosie Fox, and I wasn't happy with neither of them. I think they are nice, but I just didn't feel them. So I knew I needed a new name and I did a proper, long, exhausting brainstorm trying to figure out what the next name would be. Yeah, so I've chosen Stardust Mine in the end. Carolyn, where do you source your gemstones and findings? Mostly online. on Etsy, Cooks on Gold. I usually shop at gem shows or like small private gem shops. I bought some of my stones in the past on eBay and even once on AliExpress to see, but no, don't do that because that's a disaster. I will make a separate video about that actually, about stones and purchasing them, so there will be more detail there. Okay, Lara, how did you know when you were ready to start selling your pieces and how did you go about that process? No, there wasn't a moment when I felt, okay, I'm ready. I think I felt more like, I'm not ready, but it's happening. It has to happen. I'm doing it. Let's go. And I opened my Etsy shop. So I was prepared a little. Obviously, I did my research. I've set up the shop. I've prepared listings. And at that time, I started with selling beaded jewelry. And then I transitioned to silver jewelry and my shop transitioned with me. So, and as I mentioned before, I've had two business names earlier. So it was changing with me over time, over the years. And I think that's a good way to do it, because if you're waiting for the perfect moment, it will never come. You will never feel like, yes, that's it, I am prepared, I know everything now. You will never feel like that. So you just have to go out there and do it, because you will learn and improve on your, mistakes, but also on your own experience. You will see, oh, this looks like that, and that didn't work, and that worked. So, and the good thing is that when you're starting out, you don't have a big audience. So there aren't many witnesses to see, you can develop while you are already out there, and probably no one will see that. So just do it. So that's what I think and how I went about that. So yeah, I've set up my shop, I've done my research, I still do research today, I learn a lot, I watch how other shops are doing, I look what works for them, what doesn't work for them. Sorry. I think you'll be good to go. David, what is your long-term plan for self-development and what do you consider a mountaintop of silversmithing? Yes, so I don't think there's a mountaintop of silversmithing. I don't think that there is a moment where you can't go any further. I think that there is like semi-mountaintop where you are a fully established maker and you know all the techniques and you are very comfortable, but there's always room to progress. You can learn something new, you can change the way you do things, you can add a little twist to the technique that you're working with. So I think there's always something to do and you can never reach the mountaintop. What is your long-term plan for self-development? I do have a plan. It's not very specific. That's something that I could present it to you now, but definitely growing my business, growing my shop, learning technique after technique and establishing my own brand and having this as a full-time job. And hopefully maybe in the future I could hire someone, apprentice, smaller maker, and just have a team of makers, growing my YouTube, so yeah, these things. I do have more plans, but I'll keep them for myself for now. And do you plan on learning, doing something completely different when you achieve that? As mountaintop of silversmithing, I understand. So as we already established, there is no mountaintop of silversmithing. I think I will never achieve that. So I will just start doing other things while I am doing silversmithing and doing this, because I'm hoping to do that for the rest of my life. So I wouldn't wait till okay, I'm done with that, now I can do that. I would definitely start doing these things earlier. So I would definitely go back to violins. I would love to go back to dancing and choreography and singing. So yeah, these 3 things I am not really doing right now, but I love to do it and I would love to be doing it again. So I think that's all for today. It was still a long video. I hope I didn't bore you to death. If I did,
then you have a problem.
Thank you so much for watching and for being here on my channel. I will see you next time. Bye. But more like to... Be right back.
Hello.
Sorry, it's very windy in here, so sometimes it opens the door.